Hello everyone and welcome to Simplicity Bible. It's Victoria speaking again, and I'm excited to speak to you about a very dear topic, and it is about believing in yourself. So this is slightly a different talk to what I usually talk about. I wanted to have an inspiring, uplifting discussion, and mainly focusing on how to inspire yourself and inspire the world around you by believing in yourself at your very core. So I'm sure that many of you, maybe not everyone, I can't speak for everyone, but I know along the road many of you have experienced the feeling of feeling lost or not knowing exactly where you're going in life, and it's a common thread at different stages of people's lives. And today I just really wanted to shed a few words of inspiration for anyone out there who feels as though they are, if you feel as though you are not sure about what's the path ahead. Now, for me personally, I've been experiencing this this feeling of feeling lost and feeling not knowing what my true path is, my calling, so you will. And I'm so thrilled to actually share with you different techniques and things that have helped me along my journey in order to tap into exactly what I'm here to do on this planet. Exactly what is it that you're destined to do, what is your calling, and how can you tap into that. So I'll just talk to you a little bit about my own personal experiences and to see how it can inspire you. Recently, I have been questioning exactly where I want to go, the direction in my own life, and it's also about talking about career changes, personal development and growth. I'm a strong believer that everyone on this planet should be, if anything, if you leave this conversation with anything, this would be it, to totally be open to growing and becoming self-aware of yourself. Self-development for me is a passion of mine, hence the reason for this blog, actually, to inspire myself and the world around me. And so finding a path is not a difficult one. It's not an easy one, sorry. There's a lot of noise out there. There's so much things that you could be doing, and there's so many distractions. And in our minds we believe that if there's something that you're passionate about, people say you can't do it, or it's not possible, or you haven't got the right tools, the right experience. You're either too old or too young. You don't have enough money, or you don't have enough resources. And for me, all these things that clutter our mind are telling us that we can't do what we want to do or we're destined to do. It's also a sense of feeling that impossibility of achieving that dream that you might have. And also, one thing that I've realized is no matter how many obstacles, no matter how much is in your way, if you truly believe that this is what you should be doing, whatever your chosen path is, or if you have a feeling of a feeling of excitement resounding around something you may feel a bit passionate about, explore that. Have a bit of curiosity. Take the first steps. It doesn't have to be a leap. Climbing the highest mountains takes one step at a time, and a lot of people feel as though they look at the mountain ahead of them and think, wow, I can't reach the top of that. It's just too high, and I can't do it in 3 days, or I can't do it in a day. Take it step by step, and each step along the way, yes, it might feel like you're looking up and you've still got a long way to go, but you're closer to achieving what you want to achieve. I strongly believe that there will be falls along the way. Of course there will be. That's just life. But it's not about the falls. It's how you get up and pick yourself back up again and keep going and maybe change your strategy in order to reach to the top of that mountain, say you will, or that goal that you might have, or that passion. I don't really like to use the word goals because I believe in immersing yourself in passions. Goals are something that is a destination, but I always believe there's always a journey, and it never stops. So you're continuous. So whatever you're doing, whatever journey you're on, make sure you're on the path that you're enjoying, despite the knocks, despite the falls. And this is something that also makes people reject their own sense of belief that they can do what they want to do, because they're too scared to fall. They're too scared or frightened of what might lie ahead, or if things don't work out the way they had planned. I spoke to a professor from Canada this time last year, actually, about my aspirations in life and what I'd like to do. And one thing he said to me was, whatever you do, try it. Don't not try it, because then you'll be living continuously in regret, not trying or not even having attempted to achieve what you wanted to achieve, or to go for something that sparked that curiosity and that passion in you. And it's so true. Imagine you live your life and you never do what you wanted to do because you were too scared to go for what you wanted to go for. Another thing that I've also learned is to completely ignore everyone when it comes to your path. There's only one you in this world. There's only one path that's for you. And there's only now. A lot of people think, oh my gosh, how do I know what my path is? And, how do I know if this is right for me? I need people's advice. I've also learned that when you listen to too many people, especially people that have not gone down a similar path to you, it might deter you from pursuing your aspirations or your passions. It might stop you believing in your own abilities because they have a different outlook on life and their opinions on how to achieve things. Now, that doesn't mean to say that you shouldn't listen to others in its entirety. What I'm trying to communicate is when it comes to your destiny, when it comes to where you want to go, be an architect of your destiny. Be someone who, despite what other people say, you have a core belief that no matter what happens, no matter what it will take, you're going to go through it. You're going to do this because this is within you. This is your calling. This is what you need to do, and no one else is going to stop you. Now, for me, I've also learned that yes, ignoring everyone is great up to a certain extent, but it does take a little advice from people who have walked or treaded down the similar path. Ask them questions, try and, if you've got a dream, look at other people who've achieved that dream or a similar dream. Ask them, ask people who have fulfilled that, because they're the people who will know how to help you aspire to what you want to aspire to. Don't ask people who are negative, who will criticize you, and who just have that negative aura about them that no matter what you try to do to convince them, they see otherwise. Now, dreams don't need convincing, because dreams is something that what you make of it. You don't need to be convincing anybody of your own path. This is your road. And thirdly, another thing in terms of believing in yourself is, for me, I felt that you have to be expressing gratitude all the time in your life, where you are at this present moment, expressing gratitude. Now, this has helped me immensely when it comes to seeing my own life, my own path, and appreciating where I am right now. It's so easy to just look ahead and say, hey, this is exactly what I want, but I'm so far away from it. But when you express gratitude for where you are right now, it shows that you are comfortable in your situation right now as it is, but it doesn't mean you're going to stay there, because, being comfortable where you are doesn't necessarily mean that's a great thing. Being comfortable is actually being uncomfortable. So when you move out of that, and you move out of your you take your stride towards the road that you want to go down, things start to fall into place. And with gratitude and really appreciating all the things that are in your life right now, no matter how dark things might be, no matter how serious, I don't know, whatever happens, no matter whatever happens in your life right now or is happening, know that you are where you need to be to grow in order to get to where you want to go. And there will always be something or someone that's going to be sent your way to help you. I strongly believe it because I've experienced it in my own life so far. And for me, having that core belief that gratitude and being grateful for where you are is something that will also bring about more luck into your surroundings, and you will be able to see the silver lining from the cloud, so you will. A lot of people, it's so easy to just have a negative mindset and say, oh, I can't do this, or I don't believe in myself. But no one else, this is the truth, no one else is going to believe you but yourself. There will be people like your cheerleaders, and there will be your haters, and that's just how it is. It's the balance of, there will be people for you and people who not so much. That doesn't matter either way. You are your biggest cheerleader in your own life. You are the one who's driving the car, so you have to believe that you can get to one part to another through your own belief, assistance, skills, abilities, patience and perseverance. So these are the things that have helped me so far in order to go for the things I want to go for in life. I know it's slightly different to the topics I might discuss, or I usually discuss on Simplicity Bible, where it's to do with environmental sustainability, for example, or if it's to do with living a minimalist lifestyle. However, there is a lot of importance in believing in yourself, because in changing your lifestyle, which I've noticed, you need to believe that you can do it, that it's going to have a positive impact in your life, and the little small things you do day to day have a massive impact on your life as a whole. I strongly believe it. And on a last note, there's so much I could speak about in terms of believing in yourself. On a last note, I'd like to say I hope that whatever it is you want to do, wherever it is you want to go, do it, because life is just too short. Life is too short to sit and wait. You have to create.